This is the phylogeographer update. Good morning, beautiful community. I want to let you know you have until Friday to vote on what research topic you'd like me to cover next in a post or video. Um, it's the two choices are Dolmen culture of the Caucasus with new late Bronze Age samples from Galici and others, 2024. And the other topic is why DNA differences between Chaldean and Assyrian Neo-Aramaic speakers. These are topics that were suggested by my Patreon supporters at tier Chieftain, Council of Elders, and Pharaoh. And any Patreon supporter at the tier of Hunter Gatherer and above may vote. Hunter Gatherer is $8 a month. So if you're supporting me on Patreon for $8 a month or more, then you can vote on these poll topics. Every month there will be another poll, and whatever topic wins in the community is the topic that I will make content about. And anybody who's paying me anything on Patreon, that means the minimum is the Cro-Magnon tier at $5 a month. You can afford $5 a month. Then you get early access to these articles that I write, which is 30 days before they become publicly viewable. Yeah, so I wanted to, I think I'm gonna, every month, I'm just gonna make a really short video where I say what the poll topics will be and also just talk about whatever else is going on. You may notice that behind me, there's some kind of different scenery. We are in Tbilisi now instead of in Tripoli, where we live normally, because there's a really big snowstorm coming. And it was going to be between 40 and 80 centimeters of snow. And yesterday, when I woke up, our bathroom was already, the water was already frozen. So we wouldn't have been able to shower or wash our hands or flush the toilet for 5 days. So I decided we will come to Tbilisi, where the weather is much milder. Yeah, behind me are some paintings that my wife's sister, Tamo, has painted. She's an architect and she has a talent for painting. And she will, I think she's interested in selling these. So if you want to ask about that, you can send me an email or yeah, and I can let you know how much it would cost. Yeah, I'm talking to my community. So I'm going to talk a little bit more, okay? I'm making a video. Okay, so last month's poll winner was which branches of J2B L283 could the Liburnians have been? Taya, I told you to not come. I'm working now. So the Liburnians were an Iron Age group living along islands and the coasts of the Adriatic shore of Croatia. And while some ancient samples have been found, they were either kind of on the periphery, on the mainland, like near to where other groups had been living, but on the periphery of what is considered Liburnians' core zone. And there were a few samples from the island of Hvar, which is further south. So a few ancient samples have been found, but I think that it's still an interesting question of what male line could they have been. I'm assuming that they would have been a line of J2B L283 because this is the main male line that has been found in the Bronze Age ancient samples of the Cetina culture, which colonized a lot of the Adriatic coast, coming from the Balkan side, and colonized a lot of Italy and elsewhere along the Adriatic. So yeah, that was my last article was about that. And okay, now I'll talk about, it's not public yet right now. It's just if you're supporting me on Patreon, you get 30-day exclusive access to it. After 30 days, then anyone can read that article. It's linked from my phylogeographer page. I have a news section at the very bottom of Phylogeographer where all my latest videos or content, I put links to them. In the current poll for the topic I will do in March, um, right now, Dolmen culture of the Caucasus is winning with 4 votes. And there's 0 votes for the Chaldean and Assyrian Neo-Aramaic speakers. So if you want to change the outcome of the vote, then you gotta support me on Patreon at Hunter Gatherer and above. It's $8 a month, and then you can vote. If you wanted to suggest a topic that it can be voted on, then you need to support me at tiers Chieftain and above. And Chieftain is $33 a month. So anybody who's still listening, I'm gonna reward you. Well, congratulations, first of all, for listening to my spiel and everything. So now I'm gonna reward you with some geeky stuff. So what I've been working on the last few days are some tweaks to the new feature that I've introduced to STR Matchfinder that is called haplotype matching. I am going to use statistics appropriately to compute the most likely haplotype that somebody matches. And that means since I have allele specific STR mutation rates, which I've computed myself from WIFL's publicly available data, I can use statistics, namely a Poisson random variable. This is the kind of random variable that we use to model an event like something that can mutate, and we don't know how long it's going to happen between now and when it will mutate, when this mutation will happen. But if you assume that that it doesn't matter how long I've already been waiting, if I just start waiting now, it's independent how much time it's going to take until it mutates, then the type of random variable for that is a Poisson random variable, or whatever, Poisson distribution. So anyway, you use a Poisson distribution. I use that in my calculation. So I've got this mu is the name of the coefficient, I guess, that describes like how long it's going to take until there's another mutation. So what I'm going to do is, depending on the age of the haplotype that I'm scoring the STRs against, if that haplotype for that STR allele, if that haplotype is so old that that STR allele is more than likely to have had a mutation, then I need to just completely disregard that STR allele from the computation of how likely is it that this person may be this haplotype. It should be completely discounted. My algorithm that scores each haplotype should only be using those STRs which are less than 50% likely to have mutated during the amount of time that has elapsed between the MRCA of the haplogroup and today. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I already implemented that in the code in Python that computed the STR allele mutation rates, and now I just need to add that stuff in the JavaScript of STR Matchfinder. And I will let everyone know when this is done, and then I think I'll have much more confidence in the whatever haplogroup is computed to be the most likely one based on the STRs. Okay, that's it for now. Yeah, the reason why I'm trying to increase the engagement on my Patreon is that this work that I'm doing, it's not supported by YSeek, it's not supported by YFull, it's not supported by anyone except you, the Patreon community. And I'm not sure how much longer I can do this kind of work because I just I'm not making enough money. So I'm hoping that I can make more money through the community. If you want to see me do this kind of work, then consider supporting me on Patreon. $5 a month would make a big difference. Um, if you consider all the people that are using these tools that I've created that are free, if a fraction of them supported me at $5 a month, then I might be able to continue to do this work. If you want to guide the kind of development that I'm going to be doing, then there's a way that you can do this through Patreon. If you are supporting me at Council of Elders, which is $50 a month, then every 2 months you may suggest a development topic, some kind of feature you want me to add to any of the tools that I've created, or create a new tool you can suggest. And then that will be voted on every 2 months. I wanted to have not every month because it's not enough time for me to do that and to do other work that I have obligations for contractually. So that will be every 2 months. And then anybody who is supporting me at first farmer and above, which is I don't remember exactly how much that is. Anyone supporting me at first farmer and above, maybe it's $17, can vote on the feature that they want me to implement. And every 2 months, it's going to be a cycle of 2 months, this feature development cycle. I will present a report, like a progress report, about what progress I've made against whatever feature was the one that the community voted on, that had been suggested by Council of Elders. Okay, so thanks, and I will keep you informed.